So, I bet you're wondering, what quest are we supposed to be doing today? Well, we're supposed to be doing this one. We're carrying on from where we left off. The price of knowledge. Okay, where we ended up after some wonderful help from Stephen Martin. Thank you once again, Stephen. Really appreciate it, because otherwise, I had to cut out about half an hour. Okay, we ended up finding the place to start at. There was two blokes there, and I went to the wrong one. And finally, we found out. So that's what we'll be doing, okay? But it's now... Sorry, I've got to bring the old cycling machine in. Howdy, partners! Thank you, I know you all love that. So, so there's that one. But I came back to kind of deposit some stuff off. So just a little fill-in to what we're doing today. I came in to, we got the pot, took out the apparatus. So after doing the puzzle, several puzzles, we then had a puzzle to get the pot, which puzzled me slightly, to coin a phrase. But so what I did is I dropped off a few things, come out, walked, and then a cut scene suddenly happened. So I had to go to just before that, okay, because something jumped up while I was at the camp, and it was this one here. Well, see, this is what happens. There's trouble when they don't give you any notice of something happening, then things happen. So, so I paused it right there as I was approaching where I was supposed to be going. Okay, so you don't miss that opening phrase. Let's hope it still triggers. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you like, which I don't usually mention. So, here's Kliff. Now, also, somebody could remind me today, I do want to do, Damien as well. I would like to get the other character in. Don't we look cool in our outfit? I would like to get the other character in as well, and give her a chance, and maybe the other big guy as well. So let's wander towards her and find out what happens. It says, speak with your comrades. So, let's venture forward, shall we? I hope you enjoy it. If anybody's coming, let me just check if someone's coming. Let me just pause it there, so nothing happens. Right, okay, just waiting. So please pop in, say hello, tell me about the game, what do you think? So let's, well, we'll go in third person for a minute. We all seem to flick back to it.
The tanner's short on hides.
And listen, which I hope is this button.
Royal trade's the best way to make coin.
No, it's not
Don't
wrong
worry,
one.
I always make sure nothing goes missing.
No, that didn't do it either. Right, hang on. It could be listen to request.
Ah, there you are. I have something to ask of you. I hear there's a shortage of hide at the tannery. We've got some to spare, and I thought we could share what we have. Helping them out will earn us the townsfolk's trust. I've set aside some hides. Could you take them to the tannery? I trust you'll get them there safely.
Well, let's hope so. Okay. So we have to talk. So should we do this first? So, yeah, so that's in the trouble. It kind of covers up what I have to do. So I don't see which buttons I've got to try and go by memory. But if I move it up, it gets in the way of text. If I move up there, it gets in the way. Wherever I put it, it gets in the way. So I don't know where to put this thing half the time. Right, we press this. It goes to that request. So I've got to deliver 5 thick hides, which I hope he's given me. Delivering surplus leather to town as an opportunity to build trust, and then it looks like we have this one. Now, for some reason... What was that? For some reason, you can't go down to the bottom one. Which I find is a little bit awkward, because it's like you've got to go across there and go to that to get to it. And even that doesn't get me to it. So yeah, it's kind of very confusing why there's 2 journal things, why couldn't they just add the journal thing with, I don't know, it's kind of odd system. Anyway, let's not go on about that. So now what? Do I pick it up for me? So yeah, this is why this game needs a little bit more love, because I'm having to continually move this up and then move it down, then move it up and then move it down. So does it mean I got to manage provisions? Is that what they're trying to tell me?
Royal trade's the best way to make coin.
Right, so let's go to this, and so that's our stuff in there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I need to do half the time, you know. But as you see, I get in the way. But, you know, it doesn't matter quite so much, I suppose, because I can do that and see what it is. So, has he given me this thick hide? Well, I hope so, thick hide. So, I've got to donate this. So, this
Royal
is the
trade's
trouble.
the best way to make coin.
I sometimes don't quite work out what it is because it does not explain very well.
Stay sharp
it could be
out
because
there.
I've missed what it said. So it is a little bit odd. And why you have to keep pressing this button to talk to people, I can't quite work
Too many
out.
folk keep trying to swipe our meat and booze. It's a real problem.
So we have to go, like, you know, multiple times through here to try and find out what we have to do. Because it seems to appear on one list and then be on another list. And what happens to the arguing bit? So yeah, I don't know, it's a strange system. So I've got to talk to Andrew. So I don't know which one's Andrew. That's Carl. See, the trouble is, you know, it's really hard to see. Oh, I see, it's over there. Right, okay. So yeah, yeah, sometimes the old thing doesn't make, you know, I can't quite see where the arrow is pointing because things keep cluttering it up. So hopefully here.
I said
now. Oh, here we go.
Naira, this isn't the first time. You pull this every time and never follow through.
Shut up, you nag.
What?
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Forget it. I'm done. You never listen anyway.
What's going on?
Oh, good. You talk to her. I've got nothing left to say.
Don't be like that.
Naira.
He's overreacting. I saw a stray pup in town and thought I'd bring it back. Then he got all high and mighty saying I shouldn't take in a life I can't care for.
What happened to the other one you brought back?
It's hardly my fault it decided to run off. Andrew might be happy turning a blind eye. It's on him if that poor thing ends up stoned or starved.
Going somewhere?
An errand for Carl.
Andrew has a point.
I know.
Right, I've got to follow. Right, okay, so this
We
is
never
my
stay
horse.
in one place. We risk dying every other week. I know I can't always look after them.
Because, you know, this is the one with the blue things on it, which is what I got from the Twitch drops. So,
And I know
I
the
think they're
last
still
one ran
doing
off because it got
Twitch drops.
hungry
I can't
waiting
find
for
it.
us.
Right.
But what? I'm supposed to just walk past it? It was soaked, shivering in the rain. Little shits were throwing rocks at it. Any decent soul would have stepped in to stop them. How can you ignore its desperate cries? Heartless. That's what you lot are.
Well, doing my best.
Go!
What if you know,
Whoa!
going
whoa,
quick
whoa.
and then slow? Then quick, then slow. Then quick, then... I don't quite work out.
You sound just like when we were kids.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Always so quick to lash out. Anyone who tried to help got bit.
Me? I was shy, that's all. You know I'm not great with strangers.
You kicked over Andrew's meals, broke Marius's arm. You fought Yann every day.
Yann deserved it. He only ever said things that pissed me off.
Unka said it was nerves.
Nerves? Me?
That's only natural to be on your guard in strange surroundings.
I'm trying to keep
A
quiet.
survival instinct.
So Unka thought I looked like some scared little pup.
Nah, more like an abandoned wolf cub.
Well, it feels like shit to be the abandoned cub.
Is that why you can't pass an animal without wanting to take it in?
Could be.
Sounds like Jess.
Right, we're here.
Okay then.
Now, what was it Carl was after again? Ah, you
Oh, I
go
thought
fetch
you
some
were
meat.
going up the wall then.
I'll pick up the woolen hides. We'll meet back at the town gate.
Okie doke then. Talk to Alpha. How do you get off? Oh, I forgot there's a different button to get off. Okay then, so for a moment we'll do this. That's funny, she rode all over there, and then the arrow points there. Is that correct? Am I doing that right? I do hope this is right. I've got to buy meat. What did they tell me that before I started? But I suppose I had to follow that. So I've got to buy meat. So let me look at the map, because we've basically got to do this every time. So we don't know where we're going. So let's see. So, oh, I see we've got to go all the way there. There's no fast travel points here, which means I have to run all the way back. I'm going to go to environmental. Yeah, one thing I learned from Jess, you see, because I hadn't noticed this before, but apparently this object here, some of these objects you can use as fast travel point. Now, is this true that I can do that? So I've got to buy some meat. So after walking all that way, I've got to buy some meat. It does seem rather silly, but there you go. So we'll activate this, and please, you've done a fantastic game. Okay, either change the background of the map so it's not white, or change it so this white writing, which is very difficult to see over a whitish kind of map. You know, if you could. Is this saying fast travel? See, I've got a job to see if this says fast travel. Did it activate? No. Maybe I've got to be like really right on it like that. So yeah, I can't quite work because it's really hard to see. But if I go to here, it does seem to work. I can't go on, you know, I find this rather distracting. You have to switch to different things to see different things. When normally you should just have different things. You know, it should just be easier. So I don't quite know what's going on with the map and these things, because I should be able to, normally you press this and you fast travel. So I don't quite know what's going on here. Oh, it's because I have that on the right hand side. Okay, so yeah, you see why this whole control scheme is proving difficult for some people. I'm not the only one. Yes, I have a problem. I've seen lots of other people also hitting wrong buttons all over the place. So we continue to have this problem. So I hope they do eventually sort it all out and do a nice clean kind of way of making it work better, so that it's less confusing. So I've got to buy some meat. So let's hope there's a place where we can buy some meat.
That's not nice. Just a moment, if you will.
It could be up here. Which, of course, it would be. Yeah, this is this lady here, who doesn't know how, you know, has loads of meat, but she, you know, she didn't have any fish, so we helped her out. Now again, I got a job because, you know, I've got a greet.
Is it fresh? Ha! Just look at it.
So I presume I've got to buy this meat.
That's the sort of red you only see from the freshest meat.
How much? What kind of meat was it?
I'm always
That's
open.
a good point.
Come by
it just
anytime.
says lean meat. Okay, right, lean meat.
Fancy a peek at the cuts that just come in?
Not off. All right, lean meat. Okay. So how many have I got to buy? I'll buy 5. That's too many. Right, I'll do. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's push the boat out. Well, that's a little bit too much. So let's do
Hope
that
you
one.
cook up something nice.
I'm slightly more than Jess, but there's all different kinds of meat here, apparently. So, you know, I could do some really good meat, I suppose. So maybe there's a new
That's
kind
the
of
sort
meat
of red you
that
only
we
see
keep.
from the
Now, is
freshest
there
meat.
anything I can sell? I think I've already got rid of stuff I need to sell, so... Well, I've got to place this. I'll place that.
You won't find farewell. I'll
Right.
be here when your hunger returns.
So I'll rejoin Naira, which is rather difficult, seeing as I just left her and there's no fast travel point. Although she may be there. Okay, so she may be just there, which is nowhere near where I am. Which is a little bit scary, isn't it? If I do that. No. Yeah, it's very confusing, map. Very confusing. It's like, now you see it, now you don't. Right, okay. It's not far away. So it's just there. Okay, but that's not very far away yet. So, as you know, I've got to refer to maps a lot in games due to the complexity of some of them. So let's meet her down here and hope we can continue the quest. Well, apparently she's there now.
Thing's gonna
As
stop.
opposed to where she was just now. Okay, but she's obviously walked on. Right, let's speak to Mary.
Oh, you're back. That's the little stray I wanted to bring in. She's been wagging her tail ever since I fed her some meat. Looking at me with bright, hopeful eyes. Her owner probably got off by bandits. She just keep waiting here, clueless.
Try some meat.
If you care that much, you should take her.
Yeah, great.
Can't weather another of Andrew's lectures. Look, I already know getting attached will just hurt more. Hey, why don't you take her?
She could be trained to sniff out enemies.
Okay, so take the dog that has lost his owner. Okay, so you can build trust. Yeah, I know about the build the trust thing. But it doesn't say anything about dropping meat. So what I'm going to do is, now hopefully, see the trouble is this dog here may interfere with it. So let's see if we can sort that out. Because there's so many things you have to do on this. So many different types of buttons. It makes it rather difficult. Right, pets. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get this one here, and I'm going to unsummon them. Thus making this different. So I can feed this one. So I'll go into my inventory and get some meat, which is in the meat section. So much as I don't want to use this, we're going to drop this. Okay, so if I discard just the one, he may pick it up. Watch as he zeroes in on it in real time. And not only that, he whips it up, or it doesn't move, but it does disappear. Okay? Right, and then we do it again. I'll drop 2. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Why don't I drop 2? Probably there's another one that might have come along. Can you just get out of his way? Let's go into first person and see this this happen in real time. Now it's over. It's just to your right. You always have on a pot. Although that's because there's another bit of meat there. Okay, right, 20. Well, don't you pick up the meat? That's one thing that Jess has noticed. Other things sometimes come along and take your meat. So if you do this, it jumps up higher in one go. Why does it do it in front of me? Oh, it is in front of me. And thus you can get it quicker. So eat it. There you go, wait. So I don't really want to get rid of this meat. See, I didn't even get in his way. I hope you're enjoying this today. What fun this game is so far. So just the occasional lack of intro, which can be a problem, but it's looking good. It tastes good. My God, it does look good. I think I got that from an old advert. Okay, there's more meat there for you. It's very similar to the one we already have. So it could be quite confusing, but at least when we switch between characters, we wouldn't notice. He does seem to be quite happy with that. Right, can I do it one more time before those people come along and nick it? Quick before they arrive. So let's see if it, takes much to that. Whoa, that's happening. I could have a. No, I better not. Right, take the dog that has lost it. So I can now pet him and keep him, maybe? So will this help as well? Does seem to. I think it's going to be a bit slower though, isn't it? Go on, pop me up to 100, go on. No, it only seems to do it like 5 times. So I don't know how... Shit, watch it. So can I give him one more piece? Let's just throw the boat out. I don't know, it all, I suppose it all looks slightly quicker really, isn't it? It doesn't like, give you a chance to do it in one go. Cool. So I hope you enjoy it. If you come into the chat, please help me out if I get stuck on a puzzle or something. So I don't know quite how we take this dog. Let's see what the quest says. So it says, take in the dog that has lost its owner. But if I can't make him follow me, we are kind of stuck. So let's have a look at the knowledge, because obviously that's going to give us the answer, isn't it? Apparently I'm working on new stuff. Oh no, it's just this new meat, fine meat, marbled meat, lean meat. Oh, so good job we opted out because now we have lots of meat. Right, let's look at the others, because there's, every time we get something new, it ticks it off. Okay, so it doesn't say on here at all how to make him permanent. So I don't know how we're supposed to do that if we can't do it anymore.
Speak clearly now.
So I'll tell you what, we'll make it nice and simple. What we'll do is we'll pass time and see if that works. There you go. So let's leave that mark there. Again, we have to look for the, we have to go to all. I'll tell you what, if I could go to here, see these fire things, you put these fire things, so, if you're listening, could you make the fire things a place where we can pass time? Not sleep, just pass time, which is same thing, I know. But I think that would be a good idea. Alright, let's give us more markers. Right, so I'm going to teleport here. Hope the dog is still there. And we'll see what happens. While I'm doing that, I just have a slice of bread. Well, should I say, I suppose the malt. Right. I can't sleep during the day apparently, this is a great thing. If the dog is still there.
Speak clearly now.
Greetings.
I hope I'm going the right way. I don't think we ever find the way for it. Not quite sure what it is. Up here, right, okay. So is it possible that I can do it again? I'm banking on no. It didn't give me, see, I would have thought Request will just automatically let us have it. That would make the whole process 10 times easier, wouldn't it? So I'll try this again. It's on, this is stuff I would use to fight my battles. No, so we have to rest. Okay, so while we're waiting to do that, we'll do another one. Okay, which is not that one. Alright, so we'll go back to the main run, go to here, and I'll learn how to use the pot. Although I shouldn't have took that off with the dog, should I? I'll tell you what, let's go back, although we can probably go back to that one, can't we? He said, hopefully. So, we've got to open the map, we go there. Is there a fast travel spot? Well, there is somewhere fairly close, so let's go to here. I think a really good thing. I know this is going to put a lot of stress on you for all of this, but you put an abyss nexus there with a little bit of information. Why don't you put it there, on the actual thing, abyss network? All you got to do is, where you place that item, just put his name there. And then bring up this little window, half the size because it won't need the icon, therefore saving space. Just a, did I go there? Right, so just a little thing I noticed, far be it from me to tell you how to make a game. Although apparently you've been listening. Which is rather nice, isn't it? Right, now I've got to find out which way I'm facing, the difficult bit. And we'll go up to here. This is where we did this wonderful quest last week where, just because I didn't quite get the correct position, I didn't speak to the person that told me how to do everything. So that's why I edited out ridiculous amounts of videos. So, is it we got to go and see him? I do hope so. No. Well, let's talk to him anyway about it.
Talk to that lad over there. He'll show you how it works.
Right, that's why the
What are you
cross is
doing?
on.
Lurking around here won't do a damn thing.
Gotcha! So it's behind you then. I'm just going to jump off, float gently down to where that person is. Quickly. I'll tell you what, they're likely to run you around in this game, but I mean, most they do that, so. Yeah, I think that's what ruined the whole process, is having all these things all over the place. If they'd have just had just the things that we needed only and nothing else, would have made it 10 times easier. Right, okay, it's up the cliff then. I think that's why we're called Kliff, because we still seem to have to ascend the cliffs very often.
Wonder what I could try next.
Right, old Togrum, is it a Togrum? Oh, now it's getting worse. Right, so we'll talk to, although we've got to be in the exact position, apparently. No, we're not in the exact position yet. So it takes a little while to, why you always have a problem.
Mind your business,
Yeah, well, one thing I've noticed too is you can't seem to get random sometimes. There's like an invisible wall around me. Which prevents me from, you know, because it's like if you're not in the right angle, facing him at the right angle, it's like it won't work. And of course you get the jump, obviously. It could be that he's the wrong person and it's this person.
Bless your tools
It's
in
very,
you.
very difficult to know. Because it doesn't give names. So it could be any one of 3 people.
What? Is there something in my beard?
For some reason, you know, it won't trigger the conversation. I think it's because you know, this thing's in the way. So I don't know why this is a problem. It's like I seem to be stuck in a
What?
area
Trying to
around
intimidate
one.
me?
But I can't hit this talk button. Anybody know how to solve this problem like Maria? Yeah, I've got to do it from behind.
What is this,
Are you
please?
kidding me?
Oh, you're the one who fixed the kiln!
That's right.
Well now, this is where the iron pots are tested. Here you've got one of Grimnir's pots. Is that right? I'm telling you, that pot can hold anything, no matter the size or the weight. Is that possible?
Hard to believe, eh? But you'll see once you try it out yourself. You won't believe your eyes when you just pop this boulder right in.
Go on, take out the pot. Now, lift the boulder.
If you can manage it, and drop it in.
Like you mean it.
Feels lighter, doesn't it?
Open it again, and the boulder will come right out. Use
You're
it whichever
kidding
way
me.
you see fit.
You've got to be kidding me. Is there anybody watching, by the way? You know, I would like, you know, some live chat if possible. I know it's hard for you to watch because, you know. Right, so have I got to like go into here because it doesn't exactly explain, although it may have done, and then flicked off. Right, I don't know what it's in. It's probably pots. There. So if I do that, examine it, then discard it. Is that correct? It doesn't exactly say, does it? So let's just put it back in then. So, right, we've got aim at it, which is difficult because he's always moving. Alright. Plus people get in the way. So we're going to press and hold this and do that. And then we're going to seal it in my pot. Okay, so we seem to have done it okay. Right, okay. It really does work well, doesn't it? Okay, so we've done the mysterious pot, and we're now on to daily life, which is disturbance at the arena. I don't know what happened to the dog one, but I have to go back there another time. Okay, so let's open the map, go to our place of rest, teleport, and confirm. But so far, I'm actually keeping up with the game now. I'm not doing it wrong. Beautiful. Right. Am I doing the correct way? Almost. Right, okay. Back we go. Let's get into first person. And see if it works in first person. It could be him. Andrew.
What's going on? Kliff, have you seen Yann? He didn't look too good earlier. Came asking for coin, but had the eyes of a kicked pup. I brought him food instead, but now he's up and vanished.
Not a surprise. He's likely causing trouble somewhere.
Kliff, Yann's in trouble. Real trouble.
Real trouble.
That idiot's been hauled off to the fighting pits. No time to explain. We need to go. Now. I'll fill you in on the way.
Okay, oh yeah. So we have another follow one then. Right then. Let's call the horse, which I think is up on the D-pad. Now, I would like to go, but yes, it seems like we don't, we're mostly playing this, but occasionally we can switch to this. But missions, they sometimes depend on certain people. There is whistle for my horse. You notice how I lift up my helmet to whistle. That's the amount of detail that goes into this game, which few do. I think it even surpasses Skyrim on what you can do in this game. Is it as
What
good
exactly
as it,
happened?
Quest-wise, no.
Ever hear of the Golden Fist Arena? Big name amongst brawlers. Brutal place. They settled things fist to fist.
Go!
No steal allowed. Winner walks off with a portion of the wages. That's where Yann is.
Did he break a rule during a fight?
He'd be better off if that were all it was. He got drunk off his arse and stormed into someone else's match. And of all matches, was the bloody finals.
So that's the ammo, right?
Huge purse riding on it. They had to stop the fight because of him. The arena's demanding compensation for the losses. Even if he had coin, Yann, he'd sooner fight every one of them than pay a single silver.
Run!
So, they've locked him up. And it's not just the money. Letting the man who wrecked the final bout walk free would shame the arena. They'll want something from us. Some way to save face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I. If we don't get to him fast, we make it worse. He's not the type to sit quietly behind bars. If we're slow, this could turn ugly.
Maybe I should tell him to lay off the drink. What else do you know about the arena?
Big old place. Been around for ages. Draws fighters from all across Pywell looking to test their skills. So naturally, the wagers get sizable. Becoming the champion of the arena is considered a great honor. But you risk your life in every bout. Last time I win, half the fighters got dragged out maimed beyond repair. Crowds crave bloodshed, and the arena gladly gives it to them. Rumor has it they've got a shortage of fighters on account of near killing every combatant.
I'm trying not to talk over the chat, okay?
He's a tough bastard, but even he
Oh,
can't
wait a
take
minute,
on an
though.
arena full of
A
brawlers.
chance for a battle?
Hello, Ray.
Hello, Thanos. How are you, Thanos? Are you feeling good today? Did you enjoy the rather silly humour in the last... I think it was Oblivion one. Sorry, I was a little bit kind of odd that day. So, You know, sorry, you know, kind of, I was thinking a little bit odd. Right, hang on, I've lost track of him.
Kliff, we don't have much time.
Oh, right, okay, right. He's over here, I wasn't expecting a sudden detour.
No, we can't go spending the camp's fund cleaning up Yann's messes. If it comes to coin, we'll figure something out. But we ought to try and fix this by ourselves first.
Stop, start. Yeah, same to you. Well, it seems like
Main
I've automatically got main quest, yes.
So you did come running, just like your loud little friend said. How very loyal.
We are loyal.
Your comrade has cost us a large sum of coin. Now back away. No leniency. Not for this.
Should we tell them the offer?
All right. What do you
Go
want?
on.
All we need is a crowd whipped into a betting frenzy.
Meaning?
One of you goes and fights in his place. It's settled. We'll see you inside.
What? Speak with the host to join the arena, which is... I have trouble pointing in the right direction.
You ought to watch yourself.
Is it you? It's not really close, but because there's so many people in one spot,
Tastiest fish to ever touch my tongue.
No weapons, no excuses.
Right, the host.
Bare fists.
Right, attempt an unarmed duel. Let's hope this goes well. I must be unarmed. How does one unarm oneself? Let's have a look. Bit hard to be unarmed, really, isn't it? Because things is... Oh, alright. I could be unarmed like that.
I ate pizza with salami.
You ate pizza with salami? I'll tell you what. One thing I've been meaning to ask you, Thanos, what is hello in Greek? Okay, right. Okay, that'd be a good one, because then I could say hello to you in Greek. I mean, that'd be good, wouldn't it? You could also say goodbye as well. Right. Oh, sorry, I just said something. But, I mean, you can all read that, can't you? Unarmed duel, as a second about, I thought, that's your point. Yeah, I'll probably fail at this. Using any weapon or attack start, but not for its immediate qualification.
Let's make it a gentleman's duel.
I've absolutely got to do this, because I don't really want to play the mini games too much.
Kiasu, hello.
Damn,
okay,
it's rough work.
Kiasu. Right. Well, I think that's all my lesson. I'll just press a couple of buttons and hope for the best. I think that'll do. I got to win 3 times. You're all kidding me. I haven't got much money.
Leaving us out of a fight would be a mistake.
I say we just get in there faster than he can think. Not bad, eh? Not bad. That's my strategy. Jess also has the same strategy where she just goes in, constantly hits enemies so they can't hit you back. You did it on the Void as well. It didn't occur why to go quite so well on that. I'm not going to skip it because this is.
We either win or we fall.
I bet you come up with some secret move now. Oh.
Victory belongs to us!
You're kidding. What happened there? Oh, I think I pulled left trigger.
Fancy another round?
Yeah, that's more because normally you're pushing and hopping and you're done with the triggers or shoulder buttons. So when you put something like a parallel, I think it does make sense that is a parallel. So yeah, I'm going to fail on that. Well, I've been doing this, I'm not going to do all three again. Oh, go on then. I mustn't hit that. I'll tell you what, I'm taking my finger off of it.
It's not a question of if we can endure. We must.
I think that's what's wrong with that.
You can't
I train hard, so I become that strong.
What does that count that I've done it?
Splendid fight!
Yes! Hooray! I was hoping I didn't have to restart and do it again. Have a win streak of... No, I think that's enough.
Next time.
I don't want to boast. But yeah,
No
good
weapons,
enough.
no excuses. Bare fists.
Right, so I'll speak... Well, are you kidding? I've still got to do it. He says, didn't that have been put up to bed? Return to Howling Hill. Okay. Right, okay. Excellent. That's the kind of stuff I like. Thank you very much. Well, I can't believe I started off so well. I feel. Right, so go to the journal. And it should say, go back, open the map. Speak with the arena overseer, which is right where we are. Which is, here comes the tricky bit. Right, there's always, like, you know, could have been, like, you know, quite near to him, but I suppose that would have been silly, wouldn't it? Right, so, we'll do find the right one.
I won't tell the ending, but later in the game you will ride dragons.
Okay, Thanos? Yeah, I do know that.
It's about fucking time!
Yeah, and I got you out of there.
What? You looking to be made a eunuch?
Fuck's sake, you mad bastard. Shut it and walk.
Why? I did nothing wrong.
I'll take him with me.
You opened your mouth, that's what went wrong.
Aye, he's all yours.
So,
Yann.
why exactly did you cause a scene in the arena? Oh, Solomon's low-swinging sack. That Max made me want to gouge my poor fucking eyes out. What's keeping you?
Alright, come to the camp then. Right.
Slow feet, stiff stances.
Have you got a
bastards
horse?
look like drunk goats fighting. Couldn't stand
Very
just
much
sitting
that,
there.
you
So I
know,
offered a
very
bit of
much that.
friendly
You never know,
advice.
he might just, you know, sprinkle one out of the air just like I did.
And you know what? The cunts told me to get in the ring myself if I was so clever.
Are you going to get on the back? Because that would make a lot of sense. I'll tell you what, this is when you know you've got a good game. Because when you can get on the back, well, look at that.
So fuck it. Give them what they asked for, right?
Now, we got a run there. What's that now?
So, those two cunts then team up against me. Coward bastards.
It would be better if you stopped speaking, to be honest.
So I cracked their skulls, and suddenly, I've got the arena's private guard coming after me. So I handled them too, one after another.
Yeah. Why am I like off-center? Oh, you are kidding me. Yeah, this is far be it from me to criticise. Well, I've seen people do this as well.
Why
For some unknown
exactly
reason,
did you cause a scene in the arena?
Happens.
Oh, Solomon's lost
Because
me in
you have
sack.
strange
That
button
Max made me want to
selection.
gouge my poor fucking eyes out.
Okay, let's try that again.
What's keeping you?
Have I got to just walk in there? Which I think is probably a safer
What's
bet.
keeping you? Slow feet, stiff stances. Sorry,
But I am,
bastards look like drunk goats fighting.
just for saying, they tend to
sitting there.
overreact a
So I
bit.
want a bit of friendly
I'm
advice.
beginning to slightly agree with
Do you
them.
know what? The cunts told me to get in the ring myself if I was so clever. So fuck it.
Yeah, just
Give them
stop
what they asked
talking,
for,
man.
right? So, those two cunts then team up against me. Coward bastards. So I crack their skulls, and suddenly, I've got the arena's private guard coming after me.
It looks like we've got to listen to a lot of bad language. It's,
One after another.
you know,
Yann,
Oh, come on. The crowd loved every minute
if
of
I
it.
fly, will you follow
Better than the
me?
rubbish they were watching before.
You probably will, won't you? Sort of-
Let's blow off
No.
some steam!
I said, take your time, Yann. Since we just learned how to punch people to death, why not punch people to death? Right, Yann, everything all right up there?
I practically sacrificed myself for their
All
entertainment.
right, just, I'll just go up and hope he follows.
Stuck me in a cage barely fit for a fucking dog.
I've honestly got a bounty now.
Big enough to lie down in, eh?
Why don't you stop talking and follow? I think that's why I like this game. It's so unpredictable. Well, I mean, it could be that we could fast travel there, of course. Will he follow me? Well, of course, the only trouble is an important mission we've got to walk it. So we have to climb the vicious cliff, which is ironic because our name is Kliff. And then we got to wait for him to catch up. Okay. But we're all enjoying it, aren't we? When it goes right. So hopefully, you just magically appear. I hope so. There seems to be up a cliff, up another cliff, and up another cliff. You lost your way because the target is to... You're kidding me. Have I got to take the longer road? Okay, in that case I'll jump off. And we'll go back. Because apparently he's an idiot. So we have to do it all over again. But there's so many things right, and then sometimes things get ruined by things like timers.
Blessings of the day.
I'm not a big fan of timing things. Right, so we'll try and do that again. But it looks like this is going to be rather tricky.
Good, that more than covers the losses. We release your friend.
Okay, so hopefully we'll get through this, because the difficult bit is how are we going to get in there without climbing mountains. So it's kind of these little
You looking to be
roadblocks.
made a eunuch?
Fuck's sake, you mad bastard. Shut it and walk.
Why? I did nothing wrong.
I'll take him with me.
So I wonder if I can skip it.
Aye, he's all yours.
So we'll have to
why
listen to
exactly
what
did you
again?
cause a scene in the arena?
Oh, Solomon's
They don't
lost me
exactly
in
give you
sack.
an easy way of getting
Max
out,
made
do
me
they?
gouge my poor fucking eyes out. Slow feet, stiff
Yann,
stances. Sorry, bastards look like drunk
if you could
goats.
just like keep quiet. Seriously, do you not know how to keep up?
What's keeping you?
Is he actually here?
Couldn't stand just sitting there, so I offered a bit of friendly advice, eh? And do you know what?
Oh, there you are.
The cunts told me to get in the ring myself if I was so clever.
Right, because I have no problem
Give 'em what they asked
you.
for,
So
right?
I thought, you know, obviously you
Those
wouldn't
two
have a problem
cunts then
following me.
team
That
up
was
against
right, you
me.
have a problem following me.
Bastards. So I cracked their skulls, and suddenly I've got the arena's private guard coming after me.
Well, I'm talking
So
over it.
them two, one after another.
Yann.
Oh, come on. The crowd loved every minute of it.
I've got a bit quicker, but I'm trying to fall behind.
I practically
fall
sacrificed
behind.
myself for their entertainment.
So, a little
And
bit,
instead of
yeah.
thanking me, they stuffed me in a cage barely fit
I'll
for a
find the
fucking dog.
obvious, you know, the obvious way down.
If you're gonna build
It
a
doesn't
cell,
involve.
please make it big enough to lie down in. Eh?
Right, oh, we got to go past.
Actually, more I think about it, maybe I should
I
go back
wonder
and
what
finish the
probably
job.
failed the quest if I did that.
Maybe
now.
we should have left you there a bit longer.
How are we going to get up there? I'll never know. I'll have to take the long road round. Okay, well, this is following. So these are newfound skills of fighting, which seem to be pretty good, to be honest. I won't bother with the dog. Is Yann still alive? Yann is still alive. So I'll leave the dog for a moment. And we'll pick up as much as we can. Right, okay, where are you, Yann? Yeah, well, you know, this is where I suppose having a further about view might help. So yeah, we may as well use the old punchy technique that we've just learned. Although I might just get my weapon out, which involves a series of button presses. Although I picked the wrong one. So let's have the sword. Okay, can you climb that little ledge? Or is that an impossibility when you're like flat land? Is it possible you can climb this? No, apparently he's having great difficulty with that. Oh no, we finally managed it due to my coaxing. Right, okay, let's go over this way. Hello there! Bonjour, bonjour, monsieur! That's the jump back technique. So let's do that one. Right, let's do this one. Come on, Yann!
Let's blow off some steam!
You want some cheese? Right, as much as I love the dog to do it, I'll tell you what, let's get the dog out. Which one is the dog? Because of course you can't get it from there. Because that would be too obvious, wouldn't it? So you got to go to pets, do this, and summon him like that. Then he will hopefully get it in time. Although it can still takes a while. Now if you could pick all that up while I try and guide our rather idiotic friend across this mountainous region, of which there didn't look like there's any way up. So we have to take the long road. This is a cunning plan that they did here, where you have to take the longer route. But yeah, they got you know, lots of good stuff in this game. Why, you know, it's very interesting. Did I seriously leave an enemy behind?
What's keeping you?
I feel like sometimes he's invisible, sometimes he's there, but he's...
What's keeping you?
Well, you lagging behind, that's what... Look, why don't you take me and I'll follow? I think that will make the whole process easier, since I'm very good at following.
What's keeping you?
Alright, let's look at the map then. Let's plan our route. Which doesn't seem to be, I would say, follow the path to here. Let's try that, shall we? Right, let's follow the pathway. If only he will keep up with me. Now and again he does. So, yeah. We are struggling a bit. So obviously it wants us to go past loads of enemies. Which is not going to be much of a problem. Although apparently I'm sure it's dead and we're just relaxing for the moment. Yann's going to help you. I don't think you'll get up, mate. That's what you get. Oh, I see. Right, let's try the old shieldy technique. I know what you're saying. You haven't been practicing, Ray, have you? No. Okay, is there any chance that Yann is still in the vicinity?
What's keeping you?
So I can hear him, it's like he's a foot away and it's like I can't see him. He's deceptively hard to see. Oh, there he is. He seems to be stuck. They haven't quite mastered following yet, have they? It seems like I'll be within a certain region. Are you drunk? So I don't know. Maybe the latest patch, which is probably about the 20th they've done. Yeah, he is kind of slow, isn't he? I'm beginning to wonder if this is done deliberately. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to do it this way, so I can keep an eye on him. Right, and then I'll tap it and see if he'll keep up. He is keeping up. Let's try this new technique of heading towards the pathway. Although that didn't work. Heading towards the pathway, the long way around, because he doesn't seem to understand anything else. Okay. So I'm trying my best to keep this alive. It might not, can we get up there possibly? It does look like it's possible. Can you get up this little step? That's the hard bit. So it's kind of working, but it's slow work, isn't it? Well done. Well done there, Jimmy. They obviously, you know, they watched my videos of Skyrim where I take shortcuts all over the place, and they said, Ray, you are not going to take a shortcut on this one. You're going to take the long route round. And I'm happy to oblige. Well, keep up. It's like he's in a drunken stupor, I
What's
think.
keeping you?
May I make a suggestion? Could we follow him? That will make this whole process a little bit, you know, it could be that I could fast travel and he will suddenly resurrect himself next to me, but I've got a feeling he might go outside of the timing window. So, yeah, what was that again, Sam? I'll write that down, what you said, the Greek. I'll try and remember how to pronounce it. It's like every time I run, it just lags it behind. I think he's doing this deliberately, isn't he? I'll tell you what, this guy is going to be the pain in my neck in this game, and probably everybody else's too. Because of his language, his slowness, it could become rather grating after a while, a bit like his language. So I might be able to go around this little corner here. So it's determined for me to go the correct way. Hopefully he's right behind me. So I'll just do little sprints now and again. I mean, the dog's keeping up. I don't know why he has a problem.
Yann, try showing restraint next time.
The fuck is restraint? Of the word.
Bloody hell. Well, I'm fucking knackered. Oh, shit. I gotta go see Naira.
Yeah, you carry on.
Shut her up good this time. You know how she is? Starts bragging and never stops. Well, she heard about this archery contest at some wet-ass noble's manor. She kept bragging on at me she could beat me with her eyes closed. Silly cow. I was all set to make her eat a big slice of humble pie. I can't shoot a bow like this. Hey, why don't you go? Kick her ass. I'm sure Naira's already at the manor.
Do you get the feeling I've got to go off on another long walk again? Yes! So if you're wondering why there's red all over the screen, it's because I have a bounty, which seems to be about as much money as I'm carrying. So, you know, because like, it has this on here, right? But I've got to open the journal for it to become official so that I can go up and down it. All dying out, odd. Right, we've got to deliver the hide. Oh yeah, we've got to do that. And we've got to do that. Which I hope is a part of this. The time to head to the meeting. Right, okay. Right, so let's head towards that. Let's not get deflected.
I suppose I should make an appearance.
Is he Ross? Listen to request. Right, hang on. Got to be in the right position at the right time, in the right month, or the correct week.
Just the one I was looking for. I have a job for you. I hear bandits have been harassing the apothecary lately. If we step in to help, we're sure to build a good relationship with them. And helping people will also send more work our way. Go to the apothecary, learn what you can about those bandits, and tell them to send word to us if they show their faces.
Sounds good to me. So yeah, another one. Okay, so we're doing well. Right, we've got to head to here now. So there's a lot of series of steps of walking between two places, which makes horse riding extremely difficult. So let's take the short road, which hopefully is not too long. Which is there, which hopefully is a short walk. He hoped, but considering that there is no places to fast travel, it makes it rather difficult to fast travel. Where am I on here? That's also a good point, is where am I on here? There, okay. Right, so this should be quite easy, shouldn't it? All I'll do is find the nearest point. I mean, if it's just as far, I may as well just fly. Okay, so we'll fly there. We'll run and jump. And then we'll do the accelerate button and soar pleasantly down. And then release and do it at the last minute. Although apparently I ended up halfway up a tree, which is very exciting because I've never done that before. So let's go down the tree. Alright, that was probably a bad idea. Can I eat some food? I'll tell you what, Jess, you are right. It does. You have to put things in there first, and then it seems to do it. So I'm going to pick something like grilled meat, and we'll flick on that. So yeah, it's not in the thing. You've got to place it in. So, so sometimes, you know, in the middle of a battle, you know. Right, okay, more exciting enemies to fight. Isn't that pleasant? Welcome to the Cindy. What's the matter, having a problem? I just thought I'd do a quick dodge there. And run back. Mind if I just do the same? Jump in, jump out. Not bad technique, eh? I think I'm getting used to the button. Jump in, jump out. No, apparently I'm doing something completely different now. Don't run away, kiddo. You're mine. And now everybody joins our newfound club. And Gabriel's bread is too nice to eat. And so we saved yet another town, village, settlement. There we go. What a wondrous day it is. Did the dog pick up all the scraps? I jolly well hope so. Right then. Let's head towards here. And got Yann on our back. Loot was sent to the private storage. Great. Tow up. Let's do the horse. We'll do Damien at some point. When we're travelling around, maybe we'll do Damien. Right, off we go, lads.
Hiya.
Slight detour. And here we come to the age-old problem of how do we get up? Well, I'll just climb it. Well, apparently that is too close to the horseman to do that. You get one, can't I? So we'll try the Kliff ascending. As it saves a very long way round. There we go. Woohoo! Right then, we're almost there.
No, look, who in their right mind would draw a bow like this?
Naira, come on.
You just... I couldn't even do it if I tried.
It was only one
hit himself in the
time.
face with his own arrow. Truly an art form.
Oh, I'm liking the humour a lot. Right. No, I've got to be in the exact right position. I don't know what happened to games. That, you know, there used to be that, you know, whenever you were anywhere near it, you just press a button and then it interacted. But now it's like, no, you've got to be in the precise precision, probably where you got at the precise time. But they seem to have the circle of this is the area that you can't go into, which makes it really hard to talk.
Blessings of the day.
What's happening
okay.
here?
Got there in the end.
Help me out here, Kliff.
Hey, get a load of this. There was an archery contest at Lioncrest Manor yesterday. And Dwayne gave everyone a proper show. He smacked himself with his own arrow. How is that even possible?
That's enough, Naira.
And you botched our last hunt too?
She's been at this all day. It was a blustery day, though, right? Huh? Yeah, it might have been.
She's too tearful.
Truly miraculous. Everyone looses the same arrows. Yet only your shots sail off like leaves in a gale. But People might think you found the wind to your bowstring.
Well, that's enough. I'll win next time, you'll see.
Aye, leave it be.
Bold
I like her
words.
already.
Sure you can back 'em?
Of course. Kliff, we're coming too.
Apparently.
Oh, aye, Mama.
Aye, that's my witness. I'll put an end to that tongue wagging.
Just don't let them see you crying when you lose.
I like her, I like her. I want to be here all the time.
Andrew, keep Naira busy for a bit.
Gladly. Take your time coming back.
Yeah, make a comment on the makeup. That's sure to upset something about to normal. Right, or you're kidding me. Okay then. So there does seem to be a... Oh, I didn't realise that one meant targeting. Oh well, at least we found out the targeting button.
What's keeping you?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Dan Melendez. Hello, how are you? I seem to have a red map at the moment, which is better than the white one because I can read the text. Right, okay, let me just check that. So I'll say Adan Melendez. Hello, Adan, how are you? I hope you're enjoying it today, because it's been nothing but giggles today. Right, let me just look and see what Thanos says. So I want to try and learn this. Geosu. Right, I'm going to write this down. Hope you don't mind, I'm language training at the moment. I've got to look at every letter exactly. So Geosu is hello. There we go. All we've got to do now is do the one for goodbye, Thanos. Although that's probably a bit too much for me to handle. I can only do one thing at a time. Right, okay.
What's keeping you?
There's time for the horse to turn up. Right, okay, another walk behind it now. I like it when I have to follow.
She'll melt one mistake for a lifetime, I
wrong.
swear. Sure, I may have made us lose that deer we'd been
I know it
stalking for
ended the main
days.
question.
But Naira and Yann gave me
Well,
enough
it is
trouble
kind of a
for it.
quest.
I've paid my dues.
Why
Besides,
am I off
swords are more my
center?
specialty. I know if I can get a win, she'll shut her mouth for good.
A proper duel wouldn't be the worst idea.
You know, oh, that's not bad. Yeah, we can settle it when we get back.
Antio, goodbye.
Antio is goodbye. Right, let me write that down. So I'll try and do that next time, Thanos. I don't know. Oh God, it's going to be tricky. I'm running out of room to. I have to get a language course. Right, Antio. Although that kind of disappeared off the screen, doesn't it? Because that's what it does. So, Antio. I mean, you know, can you pronounce it? Goodbye. Goodbye. So I'll try and remember all that. So, Geosu, and Antio. Okay, and I'll probably forget by next week. I'll do
She's always been like
a
this.
special notebook for languages.
She's just like
But
Yann.
please,
Who else
tell
would
everybody
bump
else
with her
try
but
and do the
us?
same.
But first, I need to nip this in the
I'm going to do
bud.
one word at a time.
This is where you come in, Kliff.
And
You
one
got
language.
to win this for me.
Sorry.
Just this once, eh? You're the best archer of any of us.
Well, seriously, got to do one or two.
So that's what this is about.
We haven't really done yet, isn't it?
Go speak with that servant. Enjoy the contest. Make sure you
Yeah,
win
that
and
has to
put
get into
Naira in her
minigames,
place.
doesn't it?
Thanks. I'll buy you around for the trouble.
Find the person in need of my help. I hope they're just there. This man. Which is a slightly different button than the one I got on. Okay, let's see if we can enter this area. Let's see if somebody comes with me.
You are not old, just not very young.
You're just not very young, yeah. Well, we're all not getting young, aren't we? Right, okay, the hardest part, of course, is finding
Holding
the
all
person.
sharpshooters. Step right up.
Obviously, it must be the very attractive one here, but it may not be. So we'll press that one. Okay, so let's participate in the archery contest, something I've never tried before. Test your skills in the archery contest. Hold L2 to draw your bow and aim, and then release to shoot. The first to hit 10 targets wins.
You look like you've handled a bow.
I think I'm going to fail on this, and I'm rapidly running out of money. Because I probably skint now, as they say in the UK. Right, this is going to go badly, I can see it.
You look like you could hold your own.
Do you think I'll win?
Ready.
Lay your bets.
On my mark. Shoot.
What have we got to aim at? Oh, I see. That. Oh, I've got to let go, sorry. Oh, God. Got the arm. Bad as he is. Yeah, I'll keep it drawn, shouldn't I? That would help. Yeah, I'm not going to win this, am I? Yeah, I think I got it too oversensitized. I think he's beating me every time, yeah? Come on. You're kidding me. How can I possibly react that quick? Oh, I thought it was never going to end. You're kidding me. I think I've got the camera going too quick now. It's trouble. Okay, well, I think if I won that,
Keep our blade sharp. Be ready for whatever comes.
Just got lucky. You can't call it quits here.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, because I'm not into playing games in game.
Are your eyes as sharp as a hawk? Come
because
challenge
I'm
yourself.
losing a lot of money. And, you know, I've adjusted the camera so I could move the camera quickly because it was too slow. And in that, I found out it's too fast. So therefore, I'd constantly have to be swapping the controls over and over again, which is something I don't want to do. But hey, we're learning all the time. So how do I do this? I want to know why it's off center as well. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with this thing. Is it reset or something? Because this is set in the middle. Shouldn't that be in the middle? Oh, I see. Ah, that's because I wanted it low down. Okay, right. What's that mean? Oh, I see. Oh, so I can turn that. I mean, that's the same thing, isn't it? So, yeah, I need the one where... That's the trouble, it's like it's on all different buttons, so you don't quite know which is which. Speed. Okay, we'll have to turn this down, and the acceleration down. So let's turn that down a bit to say 85. We'll turn this one down a little bit to 75. And that will turn down a little bit. Okay, I think that will do. Apply it. But I won't do it again. So I think we'll speak with Dwayne now, which probably the same guy. I'd have to, you know, I don't particularly want to do it again because I'm not very good at this stuff. Yeah, I'm really struggling to where the arrow thing is. Is that Dwayne? It is Dwayne. Good. Right, okay. We'll get on.
I knew you could do it. Right then,
What,
let's
did it?
go and gloat in Naira's smug little face. Hold on. Carl did say we were running low on coin. while we're here, why don't you head into town, see if there's any odd jobs for us, eh? I'd go with you, but I've got a good deal of gloating to get to. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you. Right. So apparently I was good at archery. I thought I missed most of There you go. I'm going to do a save right here. Alright. Right, and then let's switch to something else. So we've got a head to Fangs that is in something, is in a bad way. Head to Yann to find some work. What happened to my main quest of? Well, let's try this one. Let's see if the dog has come back, which would mean I'll have to fast travel again. So, since that is slightly closer, we will teleport there, and hopefully time will pass. How are we doing today? Is everybody getting any kind of satisfaction out of this? Take in the dog. So we'll try and see if we can feed him one more time, just to tip him over the edge. Alright, or whether we have to wait till next morning, because now will be a good time. I'm going to climb on the roof. I think it's the shortest route to the dog. Which might be about here. I don't think this goes too slow. Right, let's try and pet the dog, see what happens. Let's see. If it goes up, then we know we can feed it. No, we got... Well, that was pretty obvious that wasn't going to work, wasn't it? Okay, so let's go back to the camp. I will pay off this fine in a moment. Right, is this our camp? It is our camp, so let's go here, get some sleep, go back, train the dog. But at least we're enjoying it today, because that was a wonderful bit of play there by Damien. And then we do a bit of Damien at some point, because I really played on one or two. Why does it always put us here? Why does it actually put us in the centre of the camp? Or it'll probably get in the way of the camp, won't it? Right, okay, I say we head towards the tentacle. Rest, therefore, going to the next day. Let's look in the cupboard, first of all. Nope. This is why you have it on a separate button. See, I think a better idea will be to press and hold on the quest. And press this to open boxes. What do you think? Isn't that a good idea? Well, I'm going to take one of these masks off. Like that. It'd be good if we could mark them all, but can I select? Can I do like select like that? Yeah, because it doesn't seem to do it. It says store selected items. How do you select items? I kind of feel like I need every single one of these. So I don't really know what to get rid of, because I think that, I think I prefer to just keep it all on me. Then I don't have, oh, I haven't lost any money. I must have got some money back. Right. Right, we're gonna throw all this in here. Okay, so we're gonna store selected items. These are all to do with the house. Like a nice candle. A glass lamp. So when we build our beautiful mansion, that would be a great thing. I don't need all those torches. And some leather boots. We'll leave those behind as well. There we are. Okay, that'll do. Now, we have 2 beds apparently, which is great, isn't it? Right, then we'll have a rest. What time is it? So we'll do 12 hours, so it's the beginning of the day. Okay, 12 hours. Right, let me just check the microphone is still plugged in. Oh, me the whole time. You telling me the whole time the microphone wasn't plugged in? I can't believe that because I've had it plugged in and I told it to do the microphone. So if I sounded very quiet through all that, I do apologise. But apparently the PlayStation likes to switch itself on and off. Because what I would like PlayStation is, you know, when I press the thing for the, you know, what I'd like is when I plug the thing in, why don't it automatically let it go to the microphone as opposed to the controller one? Now, wouldn't that be a better idea? As opposed to have to go, which profile will you want? But, you know, I don't want to complain about anything like that. Far be it from me. So let's go back to the dog. It's not trying at all. Open the map. Go back to here. In which case it'd be a new day, he hoped. Right, don't forget our next stream will be on Saturday and it won't be allowed. It is going to be, again I'll take the short route. There we go, let's see if it'll work this time. Okay, so what do? We go to our inventory. I know, buddy, you're hungry. Go to our food section. Thank you for doing this. I had about 10 meat there, there's a lot less now. There you are, buddy. All this for Damien.
Watch out, mate.
Did you just steal something from me? Oh no, you give me a letter. It's reached its maximum. Let's examine this. I apologise for the rather discourteous way this letter has reached you. There are those who disturb the peace. Those who disturb the peace, always prowling nearby, leave me no choice but to act discreetly. Have you heard of the Scholastone Institute? It's a place devoted to the pursuit of knowledge and the study of all things in the world. Lately, however, I have sensed something unusual there. It may be nothing, but I cannot shake the feeling. Could you meet with the Dean and see what you can uncover? The Institute rarely welcomes outsiders, so you must first acquire their attire from the Hernanda fence. Tell him who you are to collect the belongings of the alchemist, and he will hand it over. One more thing. The Institute cannot be reached by ordinary means. When you happen upon a dead end, try calling up the power of nature. Alustin. Okay. Whether I can remember all those precise every single word of that, I'll never know. Right, so now we should be able to add him to our list. Right. Okay, we're progressing. Okay, next quest. Right, do we do that one? There are a variety of quests now. It seems that all of a sudden we have an absolute sack full of quests. So, which is all part of this quest. Okay, it doesn't give me much time to do things like, you know, I mean, I'll seem to be doing okay, fighting off the vicious creatures. Let me just finish off the last of the nuts, so I don't have to carry on with nuts. In fact, I'll remove it. Right. Shall we go there now? Very tempting, isn't it? Or shall we do this one? Let's do this one. Right then, open the map. Right, so the first thing we'll do is where is the church? Because what I would like it if you just put names on these things. So it's there. Okay, so first of all we'll click on that. And we'll go to the church because I seem to have a find. It's probably up a cliff. It is up a cliff, isn't it? I just knew it. I think it's they should have called this Crimson Cliff. Seems to seem to be going up a lot of them. But I would say the front door. Greetings, son, dad.
Of all the rotten.
Excuse me, maestro.
Walk in the light's grace.
Right, I seem to have accumulated a bill.
Heed the sacred words of Solomon.
I would like to buy a rite of absolution, please. Well, that's near enough all my gold. You're kidding me. Wow, that makes me skint.
May all return to Solomon's embrace.
So yeah, just a slight button press can suddenly give you a massive bounty, thus making you completely skint. By the way, I also got this and it didn't work. Just bought this to get into the, there was a pass to get into the healing thing or something. She bought it, they wouldn't let her in. So it looks like
Solomon's gaze.
Some things don't work correctly. Right then, let's see. We've got 2 Becker bows. Much as I'd love to, enhance that one, I'm going to sell it because we're in a lot of trouble now. We have no money. That's Lustin's letter. So I could sell one of these. Why not? I think what I did was I enhanced it. What a lovely mandolin that is. Not annoying you, is it? I seem to have rather a lot of stuff, don't I? Well, we don't really need a torch, do we? Let's sell the torch. So yeah, we're rather skint now. We'll have to think about selling loads of stuff. I mean, I could sell some meals, I suppose. But that would be rather stupid, wouldn't it? Only worth 7 anyway. Okay, right. So there's not really much to sell. I could sell my whole my old outfit. I could sell one of those. It's like Monty Python, isn't it? In the background, somebody plinking away, and he goes, "Do you mind? You don't mind the music, do you?" So, no, of course not. I'm one who. I can't remember the exact phrase now. Okay. Right, I think that will do. Thank you very much. Thank you for making me skint. In fact, I gained money with one hand, lost it with the other, just because I had the wrong button press, because unfortunately some of the button combinations in this is beyond impossible. If you're still working on that, for all this, if you could just hurry up a little bit. Not that I'm, having to go at all. Right, so, well, let's go here then. And then once complete, I've got to set out for the, should I do that one? What do you think? Should I do that one or this one? I don't particularly want to get involved with Yann. at the moment. So I think we'll go to the main quest and we'll do that one. Okay, we'll open the map. Hopefully it's not red anymore, although it did make it easier for me to see. Right, it's fast travel back then. So it could be a lot of fast travelling. Again, I'm asking them to do more fast travel points. Could every town or village be a fast travel point, please? Yeah, I know you want us to walk 500 miles. But, you know, you've got a fairly big game, you don't need to come up, you know, stretch it out in it, really. Not that I'm accusing you of doing that at all.
Thieves like that deserve a swarming.
Well, some new bounties then.
Looked like they knew what they were doing.
Oh no, just... Right, so let's see if we can get the arrow to the correct place.
Looks like bandits are
Which
after
could
some
be
kind
here,
of
or it could be just behind that wall.
Could it be treasure?
It could be inside the door. Who knows? We don't really know. No, it's not in there. It's incredibly close, but not quite close enough. It's so close I can almost smell it. It could be in here. Right then. Does it say up? Right, hang on. Right. Yeah, it's really, yeah, I have found it a little bit difficult to find things. It's like they're really close, but sometimes it's like you're not quite sure they're up, down. I was hoping it was going to like, it's probably upstairs.
Palavos is crazy in Greek.
I have reindeer to thank for getting through winter.
So yeah, this is my a big issue I find is sometimes just getting to the right spot. So sometimes it does say whether it's up or down, but sometimes it's like so close and yet it's just a tiny bit further away than you think. So you don't know where it's up, down. It's kind of like The Witcher, really. Kind of like The Witcher was sometimes, where sometimes you didn't quite know the correct way in.
Quit standing around. Go
It looks like it's up on this one, so if we're in the right location, it does say up.
You think this junk's worth coin? I asked for luxury goods, not used trash.
So it could be this guy.
Warehouse here?
Now we've got to track down which guy it is, because they're deceptively close. So it is a little bit tricky, so I'll just press this and hope.
Are you the fence?
Oh, there.
A free sword. Which corpse did you pick clean? Let's have a look.
I'm not here to sell, just picking up something.
You saying you left something with me? Don't feed me lies. Huh? It's a fake!
The alchemist's belongings.
Oh. You mean what Master Alustan left with us?
That's right.
Ah, right. Just a moment. You! Out! Go on! Get some sun! Get some fresh air! Out means out! All right, come on in.
I'm already in.
Here's what you came for.
These are scholars' robes from the Institute.
You've a keen eye. They're issued only to Scholastone attendees. Wear them, and you'll have no trouble gaining entry to the Institute. Now then, safe travels.
Wow, free gift. Okay, we've done that one. Can I have any of this stuff? I'd have to buy it, okay. I must invest in trying to sell something. trouble is they want you to upgrade everything, which means you know you can't sell anything. Right, okay, so obviously it's not going to be next door, because that will be too easy. So let's go to the journal. So I'm getting the hang of it. Go to here, open the map, and then go for a very long walk. How do you get rid of this journal bit? Can I get rid of that? Yeah, it's like you do the journal, but how do you like get off of the huge things that are blocking the thing? That's the one I haven't been able to work out yet. It does seem to be blocking up most of the screen. Now, where am I on here?
Fast travel.
Fast travel, yeah. The only trouble is, it doesn't always show all the fast travel spots, because most of them is just in the area we've been. Oh, we got to zoom in. Ah, right, okay. Okay, good. So, yeah. It obviously zoomed in. So, let's fast travel there. Well said, Thanos. Excellent. Let me have a look that up again, because, you know, I can't remember how to... I got a job to remember, you know, kind of French. So, Antio. Antio. Okay, so I think this is somewhere we came to as we were wandering around, and although it may not be this particular location. In fact, it's not that location. It's over there by the look of it, which is 900 yards, 900 miles away. Let me just check if it is 900. It is 900 miles away. Luckily, we came this way not too long ago. Unfortunately, there was not a single fast travel point in the entire area, but someone might pop up now. So we'll have to go for a fly through the countryside with very little stamina. Let's just see if we gain some skills so we can put it in the stamina, as that is our biggest issue, as with all games at the moment, is they don't want to give you any stamina, do they? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save it because I don't want to go back and do that again. Okay then, it's just a short hop with very little stamina over to that region. Does seem like a very, very long way to go with so little time. And trouble is, if you try and run off, that does use up stamina. So it's kind of non-productive. Right, ready? Alright.
Do you like Jerry Lewis?
Do I like Jerry Lewis? Yeah, he's very funny, Jerry Lewis. Oops.
Do you know how many chapters you have left?
I've no idea. I've no idea. Go on. Go on, break it to me. 20? 30? No, don't tell me. I'm keen to guess. Not the Monty Python joke. Right, so let's flutter down. Right then, Kliff, can you get up on there without falling off? He can just about. Oh, he's clinging on. He's clinging on. He's obviously like Star Trek. Right, so it's quite a long way to go here. Probably the best route will be to follow that road there. Now, we did come here last week because we couldn't do the main quest because it wasn't telling us what to do, but that's because I made a mistake. So let's hope they have some kind of, you know, something here which will be a fast travel point. And then we'll drop painfully down and do it at the last minute. A la Breath of the Wild. It's one of the greatest games ever made. And so Crimson Desert copied it. along with all the other games as well. Right, we're slowly getting there. Only 94 meters to go. We're almost there. Oh, look at that. What happened if I attack this beast? Oh, apparently I harm the livestock. You know, I'll tell you what. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that, obviously. And I didn't have my mask on. I kind of regret that now. Although that was the wrong button. Right, let's try the old mask, which, oh god, I've got to try and think of the inventory buttons. Yeah, let's go back to the mask. Let's sneak in quietly. But yeah, it's too easy, I find, in this game to upset somebody, because you've only just got to, like, you know, walk into them slightly, and sometimes it can set off a whole series of events. So I think Jess was saying is a little bit overreactive. I'm beginning to believe her now. Although I should have believed her from the start. Right, who should I ask? Is it the tall guy? Is it this woman here? I don't know who to ask. So I'll just get out that and hope for the best. It's got to be something simple. But I can't quite see where I'm pointing due to the enormous 8mm thing, which could be here. According to that, I'm exactly on the spot. So I presume it's him. No. Oh, I've got to wear the outfit. Why didn't you tell me? Ah, right, I didn't read the essential information.
Is this the realm of
there we go, sorry about that.
Or of inquiry? Perhaps our curiosity is Solomon's will as well.
Pardon me.
I don't believe we've met.
Where might I find the Dean?
The Dean? You certainly don't waste any time. Good. I needed a moment to clear my head. Come along then. I'll show you how to get there.
Well, I presume it's walking.
Did someone put in a good word for you? Not many outsiders.
Oh, it's a troll. I thought it was just a tall person.
Something like that.
In the old days,
let's zoom out a
none
bit.
set foot here without permission. Times have surely changed.
Why is this place hidden?
History has proven, has it not? All innovation is doomed to be warped by wicked hands. The Dean hid this place to keep it safe.
Innovation? You mean...
I found it easy enough.
Flora and fauna, the sky and stars, even other worlds. We study everything and anything. There is no end to learning. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Right, are we there?
Follow this road and you'll come to Coronzo.
What, this road?
But bear with me a little longer. I'll show you a breathtaking view of the Institute. Don't be put off if folk seem a mite on edge. One eccentric scholar damaged some ancient ruins during an experiment not long ago.
He's doing a better job than Yann did, isn't he?
There. Do you see the Institute atop the cliff? It's as magnificent as ever. You'll find the Dean there. But take care. The mountain is quite steep. If the climb is too taxing, there is a road through Coronzo.
Alright.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Troll. I thought you were a giant. So it's up there. It does seem like a mighty long walk. I could follow the road, obviously, but that would take a very long time. I wonder if there's a way of transversing to that direction. Is there like a fast travel point here? Yeah, I think that will be a really good idea. Is if they had a fast travel point just here, that would make it much easier. Because if I get this wrong or accidentally die or punch someone, yeah, it's quite possible that I'd have to do this whole thing again. So it could be that, but it could be, you know, I wish they would say, why don't you just let us know where fast travel points are? That will make it a lot easier.
I see a soul therapist.
So, I would say, if there's a road there, it's a very long road. So I might have to go up the cliff, because I don't want to go 500 miles when I could do it in a lot less. I know, on a horse obviously is a bad idea. Right, come my hound. He's been hounding about it for weeks. Sorry, subtle joke that. I don't know, do you like my semi-sarcastic witticisms, you know? I don't know, do you appreciate it, or you don't want it? You probably got rid of that particular habit. I don't know, it's my funny side of me. Although I think it's funny, nobody else seems to think so. But this seems like the quickest way, doesn't it? Run. Although the stamina might stop me. And then climb up the nearest cliff. Right, go, Kliff. Up the cliff, Kliff. Yeah, I must try and do this special jump up technique, which I haven't quite got yet. Is this the place that was on top of the universe one day? Excuse me, ladies, could you direct me? Sorry, it's Kliff. He doesn't know what he's doing half the time. He tends to keep running when I stop. I have no control over him, unfortunately.
I want to see a physiotherapist.
Life's blessings and all.
What, you mean like for your back? Is it one of those chiropractor things? You know, for like if you've got a bad back, they can pull it around a bit and suddenly you can move. Although I don't know, I haven't seen any evidence of that yet. Not that I've tried it. That's because I don't believe it's possible. Right, there should be an easy road there, shouldn't it? You would have thought. So I'll try and take the more courageous route. Hello, look at that horse there. What a proud nanny he is. Look at that. What if I can... You're obviously he's probably trying to solve that puzzle. Good luck, mate. There's very little chance that you'll make it, unfortunately, because, you know, if I can't do it, nobody can do it. Now, it looks like an obvious place is up here. It seems to have drawn a pathway, which could be this bridge here. So, I'll tell you what, let's get atop of the bridge. Oh, look at this. I'll tell you what, it's a remarkable structure, isn't it? And whoever made this did a tremendous job, didn't they? It must be the largest construction I've ever seen in a game.
Unnatural events, one after another. We must find the cause, and quickly.
Are you the Dean? Oh, I didn't realise I was...
Such
didn't realise that was the Dean. I thought it was just some random people.
Ah, I was so absorbed, I didn't even see you standing there. I am the Dean of this institute, though still a student myself. My work is to study the world beyond, bound to this one. What is it that brings you here?
Alustin sensed a strange energy. and asked me to look into it.
I understand his concern. We pursue knowledge beyond this world.
Really?
To seek the unknown is to invite unforeseen peril. We are not blind to that truth.
Why do you continue such dangerous research?
A world beyond, linked to ours by a hidden passage. They may appear separate, yet the two worlds are one. If more souls could reach that place, a brighter future would surely follow.
You press on at your own peril. Do you think it'll pay off?
Chaos is on the horizon. We must arm ourselves appropriately, with knowledge. Come with me.
He's not wrong there. Knowledge, you thought would be the cure for everything, didn't you? We'd better sort out all these problems in the world, but
there is a scholar I wish you to meet.
doesn't seem to be working, does it?
He stands at the forefront of abyssal research, a most brilliant mind. Not everyone can reach the abyss.
Do you like thiotherapists?
I'm not a big fan, Thanos, really.
Foot in the abyss?
I have.
Few can claim that distinction. Tell me, what was it like?
It was filled with strange energy.
As I suspected. The abyss seems governed by principles wholly unlike those of our world. Many scholars here, myself included, devote their entire lives to its study. Your account alone will prove invaluable. Some may even envy you for it.
Yeah, if I could make, you know, if there was any harm of criticism I would make of the game, you know, they walk really slowly, don't they? It's almost slower than
If you
Skyrim.
have truly set foot in the abyss, he will take keen interest.
I'd go faster, but I don't seem to be able to.
He's working on another experiment as we speak.
Each failure has brought him closer to success.
That's how it works.
What Lustin sensed may well be tied to that work.
Okay.
We're here. Octavius, we have a guest. A Greymane sent by a Lustin, come to aid you in your work.
He doesn't strike me as a scholar.
Perhaps not, but unlike us, he has touched the abyss.
If you could just give us a moment. Tomorrow at this very spot, I shall open a path to the abyss. You can have a hand in it, so long as you don't get in my way.
Don't mind him. He speaks harshly, but he will be glad of your help.
I doubt it, because I doubt I'll be able to solve the puzzle. I can see a puzzle happening. Right, next. Okay, wait for the right time. How am I supposed to know the right time?
Hail, stranger.
So, yeah, if yeah, I mean, I take it there's no fast track. Oh. Apparently the time is now. Okay, right, okay, well first of all I'm going to save it as a precaution. Although it probably did save there, probably, but I'm not taking any chances. So we're going to do a save just in case. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it, but I don't know, it's at that times, you know, it's like when you go out and you can do your fighting and all that, and it's a really snappy game, and then it kind of slows down a bit in between. But I don't mind as long as it's interesting, and it is interesting. But I don't know, it just seems to take a while sometimes.
Now then, shall we begin? I have spent countless days in
I will sleep till tomorrow.
Okay.
Face.
failed
Right,
experiment
Thanos.
brought
Thanks for
ruin
watching.
to us and the town. I was racked with shame and guilt, but my pride would not let me abandon my work. So, today, I shall prove my research. Now, let us begin.
Activate the lock device switch underground. Underground? What, in here? Why don't they make it nice and easy and just be at this particular spot? That's what I find odd with some of the quests. These puzzles seem to be slightly, a little bit obscure because I don't quite know what I'm supposed to be doing. Activate the lock device. The lock device switch underground. But it's not telling me where that is or how I get there. So this whole thing is the weak point of the game is you want to get somewhere and it doesn't quite give you enough sometimes on how to get there. So I don't know how to get there basically. Because it's like really close but I can't do it. So how am I supposed to do that? Have I got to do something with this? So have I got to, like, you know, do this thing? Let me just check the log. But yeah, this is the kind of, you know, this is where I think it fails sometimes. It just doesn't explain stuff. Help him with the preparations for his experiment. Which is less than what I did, less than what it's saying now. So I'll activate the lock device, but where is the lock device? Is it the thing on the top? Is it this? It doesn't exactly tell me where it is, does it? Is it something to do with this? Is it something underground? You know, I think what this game needs, it needs like in The Witcher, where it's got like a series of dots leading you there. I think that would help. You know, I can't believe we got to climb up this. I'll tell you what, let me just see if we can climb up this and see whether it's down there. But how are we supposed to go underground to do this when it doesn't even put you in the spot where you can go underground? So it does seem rather strange how it comes up with things. And this is the #1 problem that people have had, is they don't quite know what they have to do. So I'm not quite sure what I've got to do here. Is it this here?
See a walkthrough.
Yeah, I just wish we didn't have to do stuff like this where we have to. Okay, it could be that it got to go in there. Okay, well that was pure luck. But it looks like it may go in there. But we may have to force push it in or something. So yeah, there's a lot of this. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all this. I just think sometimes it just wants too much out of you when it could be a lot simpler. Now what's happening? So I don't know if this is, but I'm going to presume that's got to go in there. But I just wish they would, like, you know, give you a little thing saying, you know, pick up this so-and-so, take it to the so-and-so, slot it in. You know, that's all it needs. It just needs something like that. Let me just get rid of the dog a minute, which is a mini series of buttons. So you got to go to here, go to pets, go to there and not summon him. Alright, then I have to click this and do that. Or do this and do that. And see if we can get this thing in. So it could be it's got to go in a certain way. I've got to rotate it. I mean, I've no idea whether it has to be a certain shape, whether it has to have a certain thing on it, because it doesn't give any information. So I think that's why so many people are having trouble with this game on the puzzles. Is they're just very obscure. It just needs more details. Just some instructions. Because I don't know if I just got to let it go here, push it. I don't know what I have to do. But I presume it's this force palm thing, which I don't know about you, but yeah, it looks like it is. But yeah, I just wish it would say. Why wouldn't it just all it has to do is explain this. Say, get the cube, take it to the thing, do a force push. That's all it has to do. It's not difficult to do. That would make life so much easier for us all. Because it saves us having to try and think of what the possible answer is when we, you know, you're hoping, I suppose, that we learn it from the first time. I think that's what it's trying to tell us. So it's like you've got to do this, to do that, to do this, and then do that. But half the time it misses because you go into a different, I don't know, it always seems to be, I'll tell you what, for a precision thing, it's very inaccurate. So, I don't know, I just happened to walk and see your cube floating, so luckily I was able to get through it. So, has that worked, or are they? Well, no, in this game there's going to be several of them, isn't there? Yes. Why don't you just do one or two? Why do you have to keep making this a very long process? So, for all of this, if you're watching, please can you just make them simpler? Okay, because this is a little bit over the top. Because having to do this, make sure I position myself right, because this precision thing is not very, you know, because it goes like that. You know, see? You see what I mean? Because I can't do it properly, because of the aiming of it, I fail and I got to do it again. It's like the puzzles are spoiling this game because they're too complicated and too vague, and until you fix this, there's a lot of people going to have a problem with this game. They may be okay with the rest of the game, but this is proven a massive problem. And then they go and punish you by having to do the entire thing all over again. It's just too frustrating for my idea. This is not how puzzles should work. Breath of the Wild did puzzles absolutely perfectly, where they were not too mind-bending. Because I have to hope I'm in the right position, otherwise I could set off a whole series of events here. And I'm trying to do it in first person to, you know, make it easier. But can I, you know, but half the time it misses. It's just like trying to position Kliff in the correct position when he's moving around all the flipping time. It's really difficult because he moves around a lot, and plus, if I accidentally get it wrong, I've got to do the whole process again. It's far too time consuming. and too complicated. You should have done just say these two, and that would have done it, and that would have saved a lot of headaches. Because I have to position myself correctly, otherwise it won't work. So yeah, the puzzles are going to be a real problem for me in this game, it really is. And if I have to stop playing this game, it will be because of the puzzles, the same as everybody else. Yeah, you know, although the UI isn't perfect yet, I'd forgive it for the moment if they could just do this bit and just make this whole thing slightly easier to do. Yeah, I don't think saving. See, the trouble is, Thanos, is sometimes when you do these saves, they don't do it from the exact point. They do it from the beginning, and I can't save either. So this makes this. You know, there's a high probability that I could get it wrong, make one mistake which could reset it and then do it again. And you can't have a game where that is, you know, that kind of thing happens, because then it's too frustrating and people end up giving up. So you have to do a better job of doing these puzzles, making them easier for us to understand. Alright, and you know, this, you know, why have it bouncing up and down first of all? Why not have it stationary so it's easier for us to push it in? It's little things like that which will make it a lot easier. So have I done it on the now? Because it doesn't even tell me that I've done it. So yeah, you need to sort this problem out because it's getting a little bit too frustrating. Honestly, I've got to do more, have I? Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, really. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. That I now have to go and guide some beams onto something. And you're not exactly telling me how to do it, are you? So have I got to rotate it now? And I presume I have to get this exact, which is a huge problem because this thing is heading for the middle there. Alright, I did do it in the middle, I'll give him that. Okay, the trouble is so, I don't know, there's a lack of information generally of you know, you could have just let us put those blocks in and that would have been it, but no, you give me more, you give us more stuff to do. You're just making something that should be simple extremely hard to do. Because you're not telling us anything the whole time. You should be walking me through this. Because I don't know where to put this. I don't know. Is it opened? I don't even know what to do. It's not telling me any. It's not giving me any information. So how do I continue? Is there a doorway that's open? I just wish it would just tell me something, because if I can't do the puzzles, then I don't think I can do anything in the game, basically. So again, I've got to do a walkthrough. I've got to go and do a walkthrough. It's just it's just stupid. To my mind, this is kind of ridiculous. That you have to go on the internet every time to go and sort all these puzzles out. I'm sorry, but it's just too much. You know, for all the, you know, geniuses out there who have got a degree in puzzles, then yes, fantastic. But for the rest of us, this is, you know, just does your head in. It's not, you shouldn't make it so complex. What's the name of this quest? So it looks like I'm going to have to do this on every single
Is
puzzle.
Jess there?
Jess, unfortunately, is not here now. No. But it's like you always have to kind of, you know, watch a walkthrough, which takes time, and I don't want you to just sit back while I do this, because I don't want to be cutting stuff out. I just want to play a game. I don't want to do a mind-bending puzzle, which should have been a lot easier. Right. It says insert the batteries to activate the device. Use axiom force. Can I just say, in the European Union, whoever came up with this idea of do you want cookies or not, so that every website that we go to, we have to do this thing of reject or accept or whatever. Can you just remember what we did last time and just go with that every time? Why do we have to do this every time we open a page? Yes, it's a good idea to have, you know, do you want your stuff to be private or not? Do you want to reject it or accept it? But don't ask us every time. It's, you know, if people keep asking me all that all the time, I end up just not bothering. It just says insert the batteries, use the force to remove the unstable core. It's not telling me where that is. Alright, but there's supposedly an unstable core, but to tell you, this is too difficult. They're far too complex. You know, where's the unstable core? You're not even telling me where it is. Because it's pointing here. I mean, is it this way? No. Is it this way? It's like, it's down. So how can I get down when there isn't a way down? I'll tell you what, I'm getting to the point now where I'm going to give up on games because I'm having to do all these things here without any indication on what I'm supposed to be doing. Bar a very, you know, very vague description. Yeah, I don't know, it's not telling me how to get to this location. It's not telling me which one is unstable, which one isn't unstable. Lack of information is you know, is what's going to kill, you know, going to kill these puzzles. Is you're not giving us a clue which one it is or how I do it. It seems to want me to go down, but it's not telling me, you know, what is the correct way to go down. How do I get down? I can't even see an obvious way. I can't even see it. I can't see some stairs or anything like that. So if these games continue to be frustrating by putting these puzzles in all the time, then I'll have to stop doing streaming. Because they're not giving me enough information. You know, is it down here? I mean, at least give me an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, if you want me to go down, have I got to follow these stairs? At least give me some idea. Whether I'll go up, go down, you know, a series of dots would have made it a lot easier, you know, like Fable or whatever. It's just so that we know where we have to go. So the only thing I can think of, you know, is just wander around and hope you stumble across it, basically. Which, you know, it's just too frustrating. Is it this? Yeah, all you had to do was just draw a line or something, or give me some information that says go down the stairs. That's all you had to do, was just give me a little bit of information. So are you kidding me? I've now got to do yet another puzzle. You're making this too complex. Oh, come on. You've got to be joking. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'll tell you, this is absolutely unbelievable. How am I supposed to solve something that I haven't had any instruction on? You know, I just got to hope I select the correct one, which suddenly is going to make them all work. Absolutely, this is ridiculous stuff. Whoever came up with this idea did not think this through. It could be anything. You know, I'm not getting any feedback from this. I'm not having anything that's saying, oh, if you press this, that, you know. It's just doing random things at random places. Strongbox component? What does that mean? I mean, is there a clue to this? I wouldn't mind if we had a clue of some sort. On, you know, I've never seen this thing before, and yet I'm supposed to work this out. It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is absolutely ridiculous. This stuff, because this is the first time I've ever seen this, and you're not giving me any information whatsoever. I'll tell you, the only thing I can think of is I'm just going to ram into it and hope. But I'm sorry, but this is absolutely ridiculous. You can't make puzzles this difficult, otherwise you're wasting people's time. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to make sense of that. I don't know. Anybody can see any way out of this? Can anybody see a pattern? Because I can't see a pattern. Well, I just did a random thing then, and I just so happened to pick the right thing. And now, honestly, well, now I've got to do another one. You have got to be joking. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. Ridiculously overcomplicated. And if the key to doing this game is to do these puzzles, then I'm not going to be able to finish it. So I've just got to hope that I blindly, happen to pick the right thing. Because I did not understand any bit of that.
Behold the gate at last perfected. Success is within my grasp. He who breaks the chains of convention and seeks the
So sorry everyone, but puzzles in games are becoming a nightmare.
Wait, is that safe? Something's not right.
Stop! Let go! Do you think that?
You've lost your mind.
I mean, I'm enjoying every part of this game, but the puzzles are an absolute nightmare. I have to remove the unstable core. Right, which is the unstable core? Is it that thing, round thing? Is it that?
My calculations were correct. I was right.
I've honestly got to jump and risk me falling as well.
Just a minor adjustment should do.
This is kind of ridiculous, it really is. Because I don't know what it means, whether it means that or that. See, I would have thought it was that.
My work is almost complete. If I were to stop now, I cannot prove my hypothesis.
See, my instinct told me that is unstable, because that looks pretty unstable considering the ring thing, isn't it? But anyway, sorry everyone, but yeah, the puzzles in this are
you all right?
mind-numbing. And it's going to stop me completing this game, unfortunately.
What happened here? Are you unharmed?
I'm all right.
How did all this happen?
Oh, what do we do now?
I tell you what, it looks remarkably like the thing that was in Black Desert, where there was some kind of I've got to find the hidden weakness. Yeah, we're probably going to die here, so I hope it's saved. Right, what is the weakness? Ride the current of air in the middle of this. Are you kidding me? What current of air? Yeah, Black Desert had this black thing all the time, which I didn't understand half the time. Which is why I didn't play the Black Desert longer than half an hour. Because I don't know what and how I'm supposed to even fight this, to be honest. I mean, a bow? I don't know what to even do. I bet it should go through walls. I mean, how are you supposed to fight something? They don't think I was hide behind here, but I mean, how am I supposed to... I got to ride the air current in the middle. I mean, yeah, that's proving it a bit difficult, isn't it? Because I can't seem to do anything once I get up here. What am I supposed to be doing? Hitting with a weapon? I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to be hitting him with. It says like Axiom Force. Have I got Axiom Force it? It's like I've got to be like floating in midair to actually read the instructions, and I'm taking damage while I'm reading them. It's preposterous. How can I read the information if you are constantly hitting me with something and I'm trying to read what I have to do? It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what to do because I can't read the information. I mean, this is ridiculous. Ride the air current in the middle of the experiment dome with flight to approach it. But what have I got to do once I approach it? Because as soon as I get there, it just, you know, it damages me immediately I get there. So I don't know how I have to fight it, basically. I don't know what I have to do. I have no instructions. As soon as I get up there, it just knocks me back. So I just can't see the point of this. I've just got to approach it. I'll tell you what. This is getting... Just about every game I've played so far is just proven too elusive to be a flipping player. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I try smacking it. I mean, did that do anything? I mean, I end up hurting myself. I've got to hit him with a weapon. I've no idea what I'm doing. Goodness sake, I'm trying to climb up the flipping thing. Why am I swinging backwards and forwards? I'm trying to stay behind the wall so I can read the information. Ride the air current in the middle of the event. Use force palm. Well, that came up so fast I barely had a chance to read it. I mean, how am I supposed to read that? I can't even hit the bloke half the flipping time because somebody's moving around like that. How are you supposed to force palm something which is, you know, hitting you the whole time? Absolutely ridiculous. I can't even get up there now. Oh, jeez. I don't know what I'm on. It's like you've got to have so many bloody meals in this game. How am I supposed to hit something that's moving that fast? I'm sorry, but that's just ridiculous. That was just sheer luck. I'm just literally just force palming all over the place, and the vein hurt because he's going like this all over the place. How the hell are you supposed to hit that? I'm sorry, but I'm running out of patience. I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking I'm going to stop all these games. I'm enjoying this game, except the puzzles. And everybody has had trouble with it. So please, will you make the puzzles easier? For God's sake.
Granted him permission. I am to blame for all of this. What of Octavius?
Swallowed by the void.
A consequence of the experiment. Just now, there was some occurrence at the Spire of the Stars. Could you go and investigate? Oh, dear.
And just when I thought that, you know, maybe that will be it now. No, we have to do more. So, I don't know, I'm beginning to doubt whether I can play anything these days. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do this quest. Because I need something a lot simpler to do for the moment. Okay, because otherwise I'm going to stop playing. It's either the UI, it's the lack of detail, or you know, like Avowed. You know, you do a quest and sometimes it doesn't even tell you where it is on the map. It's stuff like that which makes games more difficult. It seems like games have gone backwards, even than the very first games that ever came out. They give you information. So as every other game, you know, gives you, everything about this game I'm enjoying. It just is just that one bit. But just sometimes things just don't work because they don't tell you, like that one last week with the kiln. All they had to do was have the person they had to speak to separate to everybody else. So there was no way you could get it wrong. And there was no way, you see two people close together, it's like you haven't, because this has happened a lot. It's like, oh, is it him? Is it him? Is it her? It's like, you just need to isolate them. So there's no doubt about what you have to do. It's too much of this stuff where, you got to kind of guess all the time. And it, it can be, it could be, right one minute but not the next. It's like sometimes, if it's just one bloke in it, it's nice and simple. I think it's just here. Right, okay. But, I'm really enjoying the game apart from all that. It's just that the puzzles are just ridiculous. I mean, you could tell from the very first puzzle you had to do from this game, you knew it was going to be tough puzzles. Because that first puzzle that when you first went up onto the first one, and you had to go through a whole series of events just to get past the first puzzle, you just knew there was going to be a problem with puzzles. Right, Kliff, I found a way for us to make a fortune. Word is those bandits are moving some valuables using a wagon. I'm going to steal the damn thing myself. All you need to do is wait for me at the Anvil riverbank. We're all going to be eating like kings thanks to this. I'll even tell the others you helped out, so get a move on. I don't know if I want to help you, Yann, to be honest. Also, if you're watching, you have this camera mode, okay? Can you just give us can we do it in first person or third person? Give us an option where I can play this game in first person. Alright, now obviously with those things where you got to look out at a puzzle, then yes, transition it into third person. That makes sense, okay? And maybe in the conversation. So, but you have kind of made it easier in first person, so thank you for what you've done already. Right, so I take it it's him here. So I'm trying to do things that are simple because at the moment the puzzles are driving me absolutely nuts, because every time I see one it's like I just want to vomit. Right, so yeah, I'm really sorry. Please let it give me some Thank you, because the #1 problem with this is the stamina problem. So I will be putting every point into stamina because it's the single most thing that I need in this game. To fight, to do anything, to climb, to fly. Everything depends on stamina. Please give us more stamina in games. It holds us back, stops us playing the game properly. Okay? Now, the one thing I have noticed is every time we're walking around, you know, with Geralt, it was very snappy. You know, when you did this, there was no lag. It was quick, to the point you could quickly turn. He moves too much. He goes along, and he just kind of, you find it very difficult. Doing the chimney sweep one at the beginning of the game, that was made difficult because half the time you try to climb the chimney and you walk slightly to the right or the left of it, so you couldn't. So everybody had a problem just doing that one. I had a problem with it. Well, in fact, I think I got lucky with it. I think I did actually get it on the second go, but just had all kinds of problems trying to get on the chimney. So I think I'm going to leave it here today, alright, because that's going to stress me out a bit now. And I don't know what to do about the games now, because, you know, the puzzles in Oblivion are proving more difficult, especially that DLC one. That's proving more difficult. There's puzzles in this now. There's, you know, an Avowed, it wasn't so much a puzzle in that, it's just how you get to certain areas was made, it made life difficult for us. So it's that in that. So it was why I've quit Avowed, really. It's basically, it was pretty average. In fact, it's probably below average. So that's why I've quit it. And so I'm gonna do Kingdom 2 Crowns. Try and finish off the last island. See if we can get the last island. It'd be really difficult, by the way. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go to two streams a week instead of 3. Okay, because I'm having to edit stuff out all the time now. And editing takes a long time on YouTube to you know, to cut things out. Maybe some me complaining or whatever. I try and cut stuff out, or I take too long because things aren't explained properly, and I end up having to cut stuff out, and that takes a lot of my time. It takes half of my time is editing, and I'm very tempted to just not edit anymore and just not do timestamping and just let you watch the video, and then, you know, you have to put up with it or not. Okay, so I'm going to finish here today because that was very frustrating. Didn't tell me what to do, so I'm going to leave it at that, and I don't know, I'll reassess whether there's any point in me continuing streaming, because I don't know, there seems to be too many things being frustrating in games that you know, they're making all the wrong decisions. So I think I'll leave it at that. So thank you all for coming in. I'm sorry about losing it at the end there, but you know, that was, you know, quite ridiculous that we didn't get enough information to know what the hell we had to do in that game. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, so let's go back to let's go to the chat a minute. So I don't know whether to continue, to be honest. It's been that frustrating. So thank you very much to Thanos Palavos and Antio Thanos, but I think Thanos has already left. So Antio Thanos, if you do watch this, and Giosu, hello Thanos. Well, that's just hello. So thank you to Thanos Palavos. Thank you very much, Thanos. Thanks for trying to teach me a little bit of Greek, although, yeah, I'm going to have a job learning it, to be honest. I think hello and goodbye is about the best of it to do. So, and Adan Melendez, thank you very much for coming in. I think, you know, I think I'm getting less views anyway, so I'm going to have to reassess whether I continue to play, because at the moment I'm having a job finding things where, you know, it's just easy enough for me to play. I mean, you know, maybe I ought to go on to easy mode, but I want that, you know, I want to be able to do something that hasn't got puzzles in. You know, and much as I will say this, you know, I am thinking of going back to Skyrim. Okay, and the only reason is because, you know, I have an idea what to do in Skyrim. The only thing that's stopping me from going back into playing Skyrim or continuing my play on it is the fact that they won't fix this creations update. And because I have mods on, I'm finding it extremely difficult to get the game to work at the moment. Okay, and if I take them all off, I will break every single character I've created. So I've got a real problem with the mods, and you know, and because they won't fix it, I am not going to play Skyrim again until they fix the creations update. I want it to be able to save my load order. Okay, if I do 200 mods, I want that to be saved. And I want to be able to tell that to go back in exactly the same order that I placed it. Okay? Alright? So until they fix that, I am not going to do Skyrim with mods anymore. I will have to play it in vanilla and disable all the mods. So I may do that. I may go back to Skyrim. Okay? Because at least you know, the puzzles in that aren't ridiculously hard, and I've got an idea how to play it, and I'll do a different character or carry on with one of the ones that I've already got. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Sorry that I'm kind of losing it in games lately, but they're getting very frustrating, and that's making it very frustrating to play. I'm sorry about that. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the people that came into chat. If you want to hit, you know, like and subscribe, then you know that'd be very kind of you, because I don't feel like I deserve it. But I'm going to reassess whether I even continue streaming at the moment, because I suggest that every game comes out, it starts off, you know, it starts off fantastic, and then something stops it and makes it frustrating for me. So I'll have to reassess my whole streaming from now on. We'll continue at the moment and hope I can get past these puzzles, and I'll try and be positive, but it's proving very difficult when you're getting frustrated. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching, and guess what, I'll see you later. So bye everyone.